Hey, horror fiends. Before we start this week's show, check out this podcast.
Hey, ghouls and guys. Do you like to get spooky and stay spooky? Then check out our podcast, The Golden Ghouls. Each week, we talk about our favorite things, ghosts and the paranormal. Sound like a good time? Then give us a listen on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. Goodbye.
If you're listening to this in the car and you're on your way home,
we'll be in
turn
your
around
house.
Because we're in your house.
We're in your house. Horror Junkies Podcast, the podcast where we discuss all things horror. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Pat.
I'm Dylan.
And I'm Jorge.
We're back. It's another week. We're weird, sweaty, hairy, and
I forgot to cut my toenails.
You forgot to cut your toenails.
And I'm not wearing socks.
Let me
Ooh.
see.
That's nasty.
Reveal to us.
Show us
No.
thy toe
Show
right
us.
now.
If you guys
No.
want to see my toe,
Reveal to
I am
us.
not trying to be in a smelly ass.
Show us that toe.
I'll show you my toe if you come and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we just did a video.
Hey,
Holy shit.
There
Yeah,
should
if you
be a
want to see
video.
Pat's gnarled toes.
It'll be the thumbnail.
Yeah,
The toenail.
the toenail, the
Disgusting.
thumbnail. I love it. But yeah, we just recorded our actual first ever YouTube video with our faces.
Mm-hmm.
So be kind. It's our first video, but definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. If we get to 100 subscribers, we can make a custom URL instead of having 1,000 characters and hieroglyphics and all kinds of other shit that YouTube has created for us.
Which really just makes it easier for you to find it. So
Yeah, it's easier to type
do
in
it.
www.youtube.com/Horror Junkies Podcast versus /XYZ000016666.
Bunch of Fifth Element fucking words and
yeah,
shit.
literally.
And if you leave us a nice review, I'll give you a nice Church's Kisses.
Ooh, Church's Kisses.
I want
Church's
Church's
Kisses.
chicken.
But we're back. It's week 2 of our John Carpenter month.
Don't ask what a Church Kisses is.
John Carpenter.
I think a lot of people are trying to not ask what church kisses are,
Good.
and they haven't been for centuries.
Oh my God.
I'm on fire with priest jokes today. No one's safe, y'all.
No one.
I'm lampooning the fucking Vatican as we speak.
God damn.
I need an adult.
So this week is George's picks.
Hey-o.
So we have something to do real quick for George.
God damn it.
George picked probably 2 of the worst John Carpenter movies.
No, he
and-
picked the two worst.
Oh, the 2 worst.
Yeah,
All right,
the
so
2 worst.
viewing wise
All right.
and mathematically speaking.
Just get it over with.
George, this is for you.
Just get it over with.
Nice nails.
Hold on. Momentarily delay. We're syncing.
Oh,
now.
here we go.
Shame. Bad vampire. Shame.
You know, somebody had to do it.
Shame
all right?
on you, George.
Listen, I tried
How'd
to
you pick the worst 2?
Listen, okay, I wanted to get funky with it, all right?
When
You
I
can get funky with it somewhere the goddamn else.
You know, this is what I've been looking forward to for the month of John Carpenter. When I saw the list and I saw George's pick, I'm like, these are the worst.
Dude, it makes it more fun.
These are the worst.
These
All
are
right.
this is going to be the worst episode ever.
We can't get spoiled and have really great movies every week, all right? We
Yeah,
I
I
had
know.
to spend
Okay.
3 hours to watch this fucking movie.
All right, so
We are a thorough podcast, and we do the good, the bad, the evil, and the sweaty.
Oh, God.
Damn.
That was...
Good on you,
Did
George.
you pre-write that?
No, he
didn't.
No, wait, it's right here in
shit.
his notes.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, damn it. No. All right. So...
Don't discredit me, motherfuckers. I came up with that on the spot.
Look,
George...
I got this ready to go.
Oh,
Yeah?
oh, yeah?
I got my shame bell that I just downloaded ready to go.
All right.
All right.
But
What 2 movies are we talking about real quick before we get into the
George,
other?
why don't you tell us?
Yeah, tell us, George.
Tell
Yes.
the world what
Your
you
picks.
picked.
Ghost of Mars and Village of the Damned. Not the 1961, the 1995 one.
The John Carpenter remake.
The John Carpenter one.
So have you guys ever? Well, I guess we'll get in that later.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah, let's get into it later.
But first, as always, guys, the horror news. This coming in right on a teleprompter. Here, see, hey, ha. Looks like Creep 3 is getting written.
Oh boy, that sounds
Thank
real
God.
slow there, Mike.
We didn't even ask Pat to start the news.
We just did.
We just did. Yeah, dude.
Creep 3 is getting written.
Have you guys ever watched Creep or Creep 2?
I've seen Creep.
You haven't seen Creep 2?
Mm-mm.
So love this series.
Same.
So fucking good. So if you haven't seen it, it's on. They're both on Netflix right now, or are they on Shudder?
No, they're on Hulu.
On Hulu? They're on some.
I wish
fucking
there was an
streaming-
app that would
Netflix
tell
anymore?
us.
Yeah.
They're not on Netflix anymore.
I think
I'm checking.
I watched Creep on Netflix the first time, and then and then that thing's been on Netflix for like 3 years.
Since
They just won't
Netflix
get
was
rid of
there.
it. They won't get rid of it.
They won't. So apparently he was.
Creep, yeah, they're both on Netflix.
They're both on Netflix. Cool. So Patrick Bryce, Mark Dunlap's have started this franchise. They're the two that do these movies. And Mark Dunlap tweeted, while working on Creep 3, please enjoy the world premiere Creep 2.5. And he put an Instagram tagline. And apparently he told a podcast that I like the idea of if we do a third movie, it being our Army of Darkness, going kind of off the rails.
Cool.
We'll see. And if there's any movie that can be compared to Off the Rails, it's definitely the Creep series. So I'm looking forward to this, and I can't wait and watch it, guys. Creep 1 and 2 are definitely creepy.
And everybody has Netflix, so there's really no excuse.
Yeah, there's really no excuse.
There's some people that don't have
Yeah,
Netflix.
I want to meet the fucking communist with the gold, with the anti-fascist who's got fucking gold buried in his backyard. That's like, I ain't got it. I'm not having Vladimir Putin fucking curate my movies.
Won't have it.
While we're on this John Carpenter month, though, as we all
don't
know,
steal Patrick's headline. That's his. He picked that.
No,
I
I picked.
did.
No, this is George's.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
I misspoke.
Gee,
I'm sorry.
We have
Wow,
a
Mike.
system. We have a
Sorry.
system, Mike.
Wow, Mike.
I'm fucking hot.
Hey, can you play the Shane Bell for him?
No.
No,
That doesn't
he's the boss.
That does require Shane Bell.
I will get my
No,
moment.
he's right. He's right. Doesn't require shame.
I will get my moment. Someone else will get shamed today.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
Anyway,
know about that.
it's gonna be you again.
We're already talking about John Carpenter a lot,
Okay.
as we already know. And we all know that Halloween's coming out in October. All right, the new one.
And it's
But-
getting raving reviews.
Yes.
Raving reviews.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But we get even more John Carpenter this month because starting September 27th, they are going to start airing the original Halloween.
Cue Halloween music.
What the heck? Give me my phone.
Someone messaged you.
Anyway,
I'm just kidding. That's like Psycho. mixed
so
with
starting
things.
September 27th, you could watch the original Halloween because it's its 40th anniversary.
Wow.
40th anniversary. It's
Wow.
actually quite funny that it's the 40th anniversary, and in the movie it's 40 years
after.
past.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
since
that's their
the first
plan.
one.
Fucking wizard.
That's really
They
cool.
pulled it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they definitely did.
Yeah, they pulled in it.
Well,
This is all
most
planned.
a lot of horror movies
But-
do that though.
It is the restored and
Yeah.
remastered version, though, so it's not necessarily the original John Carpenter.
But I
It's
guarantee
okay.
a lot of movie theaters will be playing 35mm original cuts
Oh,
of
yeah.
this movie.
Oh,
Definitely.
And it'll be,
Sunray and Jacksonville will do it. They do it every year.
and it'll be
so-
packed.
Yeah.
It'll be packed and it'll be awesome.
Yeah, which I love. Like, I love going to fucking see those kind of movies. Speaking of raving reviews of movies that are coming out, I've watched a couple of YouTube reviews of people who saw the Suspiria remake,
the remake.
and they are loving it.
Good.
They are fucking
That's
loving
good.
it.
That's
So-
good news.
Yeah, no, they
So-
said it's fucked. So I'm really happy.
So
about
our
that.
video review is for The Nun, and we got 2 movies coming out that are, and apparently Predators is actually okay.
The Predator, you mean?
The new one. Predator.
new one?
Yeah, the Predators was the Robert Rodriguez one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Predator is the Shane Black one.
So you're hearing that it's good?
I'm hearing that it's good.
I'm hearing that it's just straight up comedy.
Oh well.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, the
it's
first
Predator.
the first one
was
kind of
funny.
was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the first one
They have
is
your
comparable to
one-liners.
this one. Well, I mean, Shane Black wrote the first Predator movie.
Yeah.
And he's directing this one.
Yep.
Wasn't he in the movie too?
Yeah, he had like a
Yeah.
cameo.
Yeah, he had a
That's
cameo.
funny.
Yeah.
I love when they do that.
Look, Thomas Jane's in this movie. For some reason, anything he's in, I'm fucking sold. I love Thomas Jane.
Well, that
Are we
actually,
going tomorrow to go see
that
it?
premiere? So here's the thing.
Come to St. Augustine Friday and let's go see it.
I may do that.
I work.
I may go. I may
I thought you guys were going to Halloween Horror Nights.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing yet.
I don't know,
We'll
dude.
figure it out after the show.
Hey,
but
that's news.
Mandy is also premiering tomorrow at our theater.
Fuck.
What?
Yeah. So I'm kind of
Dylan,
like
come here.
it's playing in theater because one of the headlines just to hit it is that it's coming to VOD this weekend and then DVD Blu-ray in October. And they don't have a release date for that yet, but it's playing in our movie theater at 7 p.m. tomorrow night.
Oh no!
be-
And I'm
Or-
like, I don't know if I want to go see this, go see the new Predator
Can we
movie,
go see? Let's go see Mandy in theaters.
and then or go to Halloween Horror Nights.
No.
tomorrow.
Because Halloween Horror Nights
I'm
is
so
Friday.
poor. I can't.
Oh yeah, Halloween.
Oh
Horror
yeah,
Nights
I'm
is
broke
Friday.
as shit.
God
but
damn it!
Okay, but on the VOD real quick, can we just talk that out of left field Slice is now out?
And there's
Yeah.
a reason for
Yeah.
that.
On VOD.
It's fucking
Why?
insane. What's the
Because I've been hearing bad reviews.
Really?
Of Slice, and everyone's talking about how like they see why A24 swept it under the rug and did a VOD immediate release.
Word.
But this is getting.
I love when that
But
happens.
this is getting
Yeah.
VOD.
But this is this is an independent film company that's doing Mandy.
Okay.
And I've been hearing great
What?
things about Mandy.
It's sitting at a 98. I've
Still.
heard it's the best performance by Nicolas Cage.
I think it's got 57 reviews in or something like
Yeah,
that.
and that's
it's got
good.
90
So wait,
it's
it comes
97.
out tomorrow.
So it's arriving in theater September 14th, which is in 2 days. It's
Okay.
premiering
Never mind.
tomorrow in certain theaters. Like it's select theaters. Like I looked at the Winter Park movie theater from
Yeah.
us, not playing there. It's only playing in Waterford. So
Wow. At,
yeah,
Wait, at
and that's
7?
at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Is that the only time?
Not
it's
tomorrow.
playing?
Friday.
It's
Yeah, it's
playing
only one
one
showing.
time tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Friday.
Yeah.
Fucking damn it.
So
Keep
I'm
saying
gonna have to
tomorrow.
call out of work.
oh, excuse me. It comes on a Blu-ray and DVD on October 30th. I just misread my notes here.
I'm gonna have to call out of work.
Call it work. Let's go fucking see it, dude.
I'm gonna have to be poor.
Hey, Mike, you're my boss. Can I call out?
No, George, you just started, so you can't call out.
You haven't passed the 90
no,
days.
wait,
you're
no,
my
George.
boss and you're my friend. Just give it to me.
No, George. Instead, you could suck my nuts.
This
But
episode is stupid.
so yeah, if you guys haven't watched the trailer for Mandy's, definitely fucking watch it. It's gonna be batshit crazy.
I just realized I'm doing a thing this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
Good.
where I'm gonna be making money.
Good.
So I might just say fuck it and call out.
Hey,
Oh, it's happening.
So wait,
yeah.
so it's gonna play in Waterford on Friday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
You've been saying okay, cool.
Thursday,
I'll go tomorrow.
Halloween Horror Nights Friday.
I'm not gonna be able to go
Mandy
to Horror
tomorrow.
Nights
Okay, so
unless you guys go late.
maybe
Let's discuss this.
I get
let's
on
discuss this after the podcast. Let's get back onto the news.
Well, you know what's- you know
the
what's
podcast is us hanging out.
That's
Yeah,
true.
because you know what's funny? A person who I turned the podcast onto who really, really loves it, shout out Selena, she said that she loves it because she feels like she's hanging out with a group of her friends.
Yeah.
We actually had a guy
From
write us
Liverpool.
from Liverpool say the same thing. He
Yep.
was like, it's like listening to people, like you just walk into a bar with your friends. And we really appreciate that shit, guys. We're glad
keep
that
doing that.
We're glad it feels like that for you. We're,
Someone from Liverpool wrote us.
hey, man.
You sound like you're from London.
God.
Oh, God. Well, there goes that follower.
Yeah, and he has a cool YouTube channel called Splatter Plastic.
Something like that.
God.
Fill in the blank here.
I'll get to it, don't worry. But Patrick, what's next up on the news, buddy?
Godzilla, King of Monsters, is getting a PG-13 rating.
Fuck. That's fine.
That's fine. No, no, no,
I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
expecting an R rating.
No, I wanted blood and guts and Godzilla eating people.
You're probably still gonna get that, but just less blood
Less blood.
and less words, less fuck.
Exactly.
There'll be one fuck
Look,
word.
our rating is stupid. It's been stupid. This is okay.
Yeah,
Because the last Godzilla was PG-13. I'm pretty sure King Kong was PG-13 as well.
Yeah, they're always
Oh,
PG-13.
yeah.
They're never rated
And look,
R.
this means your 13-year-old and on can go see it and have a fun experience with Godzilla.
Which is what should happen because this should be a movie that like fathers should be taking their
Yeah,
kids
exactly.
to.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't be the
And
person I
mothers.
am today if my dad didn't take me to go see Godzilla.
No, I guess I'm taking my cat.
Take your cat.
Now take your kid, George.
I will tell you, a trailer to watch in an IMAX theater,
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna
that's
be
be a
good.
must.
That's gonna be good. I'm gonna go ahead. If I'm gonna put I'm gonna put it all on black.
Whoa.
This movie's gonna be great.
You know what? I'm gonna go. In
I
with
hope you don't eat your words. I hope it's good too.
We all love Trick or Treat, right?
Yeah.
Same
Hell
dude did this movie. You know the dude's got vision.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
so fucking
I mean,
true.
look at that fucking
Look at
poster.
that. Long live the king.
Insane,
Oh,
bro.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Oh, and
It's
speaking
gonna be
on
Nuck and Futz.
speaking on that real quick
Fucking
too,
butts.
Godzilla's getting a graphic novel a month before the movie comes out,
Yep.
so it'll be more content on it.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be
Speaking
super
of
sick.
books and novels,
Yeah. What is that, Bat?
Oh, this is not my part of the news.
Oh, okay.
I'll read it.
All right, there you go. Come on, Dylan, your turn.
Scary stories to tell in the dark. Casts fill out with Dean Norris and more.
And
Dean
now it's time
Nor-
for the new segment.
It's an old segment.
What's
It's an
going
every week
on with
segment.
Del Toro? I think
What's going on with Guillermo del Toro?
I think it's been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. We've been talking
Straight,
about this
yeah.
guy, which is cool though. We're getting like weekly updates on like what he's doing and what's going on.
it's all because that one person said, I like this podcast, but they do hop on Guillermo del Toro's dick a lot. And I'm like, and now
Who
we
said
definitely
that?
do.
Now we definitely do that.
Who's the virgin who said that? I want names.
Oh god,
I'm not name dropping.
But yeah, man, we got Dean Norris from Breaking Bad. We got Gil Bellows from Shawshank Redemption. We got Lorraine
Spit it out, Mike.
Let's sound it
Spit
out.
it out, Mike. Sound it out.
Toussaint,
Croissant.
Today-
I mean croissant.
Toussaint from Orange is the New
Who's
Black.
Dean Norris from Breaking Bad? What character is he?
Dean
what,
Norris
What does he
is-
look like?
I think that might be
That's the old guy, isn't it?
Why
it-
couldn't it have been Dean?
Oh,
Ah,
it's
it's Mike.
fucking the cop.
The cop
It's
guy.
Hank.
I like
Oh,
Hank.
it's Hank.
Hank the Tank.
I wish
He's
it,
a narc.
I wish it was. I wish,
So
I wish it was Dean
also,
Cain.
guys, we got some plot details.
Oh!
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Technically, isn't the whole book a plot
Shut
detail?
your fucking mouth, George.
God damn it.
Today's episode was brought to you by Fuck George.
This
Yes.
whole episode is going to be called
You were
Fuck
so
You, George.
right too. We're just like, boo your facts. Boo!
All right, no, but it's inspired, of course, by one of the most terrifying book series of all time. Of course, this movie is following a group of teens who must solve the mystery surrounding a wave of spectacularly horrific deaths in their small town. I wanted to make sure I said that word right.
Did you spell it right?
I spelled it right in my
Did
head.
you sound it out?
But that sounds cool. I actually kind of like this plot line.
Yeah, me too.
It's gonna be a kind of mystery. It seems like
It's Scooby in the gang.
Scooby in the game. I'm looking forward to it, man. Expect to release 2019. So next year, hopefully.
Yep.
There's
Everyone
so
just
much
got really
cool
quiet.
shit coming out
Hype.
2019.
So much hype.
Hype train.
This isn't the full poster. Where is it? There it is.
Whoa.
Happy birthday, witch.
Bitch.
That fucking exclusive poster just dropped from Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Netflix original.
Netflix original.
Is that a movie or a TV show?
It's going to be a
TV show.
TV series.
From the executive producer of Rivendell.
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
This ain't no Lord of the Rings, all right? All right.
That's what it says.
I'm pretty sure they're going to connect the universes too.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense if they did that.
Yeah. I mean, they did in the old comic books anyways.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. Happy birthday, witch, Sabrina. Is this like a Sabrina
It's her
the
16th
Teenage Witch?
Yeah,
type
but
Yeah.
it's based on like
The
the
comic
books
book, Chilling
that-
Adventures of Sabrina.
where it's like really dark.
It's super dark.
But is it supposed to be Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
literally
Like Nickelodeon?
yeah,
Sure.
but darker.
Well, art, like the Archie comics, they did a lot with Sabrina, and they did.
Yeah,
Josie
there was
and
a
the
whole
Pussycats.
Sabrina comic series
Yeah.
called Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and it was super dark, satanic, and all that kind of crazy
But
shit.
it's not supposed to be the Nickelodeon show character.
No, it's not.
no.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure
That's what I was
I'm-
getting at.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do some cameos and shit like that.
I will say
Riverdale
though,
does it, so I'm pretty sure this show's gonna do it too.
based off the poster here, we have Sabrina with a birthday cake, and I just counted 16 candles.
Oh yeah, her Sweet 16.
So Sweet
It's when-
16, and
yeah.
behind her is a dark figure with like goat horns that go back and curve.
You know who it is?
Who?
Black Phillip.
It's
I knew where he was going
Well,
with it.
now, does thou wish to live
Bah.
deliciously?
It wasn't me. Phillip did it.
Yes. That's coming out
What a
October
great
26th,
movie.
guys.
Yeah.
That's not far away. That is literally.
It's really not.
It's a couple of weeks, like almost 4 weeks.
And
I
that
think about a
actress,
month.
that actress played John Hamm's daughter in Mad Men. She's really good.
Yeah, I'm stoked for this one, guys. We'll post the poster on our story for you all.
We won't.
But it's sick. But we won't do it.
Probably not.
And then the last thing I'm kind of stoked for, because hopefully it will be good, because usually DC does pretty good TV series.
Yeah.
Derek Mears has been casted as the creature from the Swamp Thing series that's being
So how
written.
excited are you for Swamp Thing?
I am so fucking
Good,
excited.
because is
Isn't
anyone
that
else?
James Wan?
Yeah, it is James Wan,
Yeah, yeah.
but I fucking love Swamp Thing, so I'm
There
gonna
go-
let it slide.
There go Mike's hopes and dreams.
Yeah, apparently it's
You're gonna let his swamp ass through your crack.
Who is Derek Mears?
Derek Mears is from Friday the 13th and Predators.
Good sir.
That tells me nothing.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he's literally Jason from Friday the 13th.
Word. Right,
From the
right.
2009. He played Jason in the 2009.
Was he the Predator too, or something?
Yes.
Probably in the newer one.
And the 2010 Predators, he played the Predator.
The Hills Have Eyes
he's a
2.
creature. He's a big guy, so he's gonna fit the part.
Good for him.
James Wan is shooting for a scary rated R violent,
Let's do it.
primarily based
Especially
on one
for-
of the best series of Swamp Thing, which
Thank
is
you.
Alan Moore's Run.
Woo!
And
With
Scott
a
Snyder's.
practical fucking character suit.
Yes.
Come on, James Wan. If you need if there's some time for you to redeem yourself, now is the time.
I swear to God, James Wan, if you Star Trek 3 this son of a bitch, I'll be so mad.
If you fuck up, Swamp King,
I'll be goddamn furious.
I will fucking rage.
Dude, if the source material is Alan Moore, dude,
Yeah.
Come on.
it really can't go
You
wrong.
can't.
Watchmen was fantastic.
Whoa,
V for
you
Vendetta
can
was
definitely go
fantastic.
wrong with that.
If
The
they
League
use
of
it as a-
Extraordinary Gentlemen. Are you kidding me?
Okay, well, that was a good
Okay.
fucking movie. You get
Whoa!
the fuck out of here.
What? What did you do? I quit.
For the time that movie was
I'm
good.
the only one that's trying.
Thank you, Dylan, for the time that movie was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I double featured because that movie came out the same day as
Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wait, wasn't that Sean Connery?
Yeah.
Sean
That was his
Connery.
last
Sean
movie because it
Connery.
was bad. He's like, I'm done.
Also because he's fucking old.
You want to know fun?
No, he
Hold
stopped
on,
because
hold
it was bad.
Hold on, fun tie-in to what we're talking about. First movie of the night, Village of the Damned. Christopher Reeve's last movie before getting paralyzed.
Oh shit.
Just when he goes, wow, this movie did terrible. Could it get any worse?
Paralyzed.
Well,
Wah.
I just thought that was a fun bit of trivia. Like, in the fact you said it was Sean Connery's last video, kind of like,
Last movie.
perfect segue.
Well, I guess we're gonna talk about the movie now.
Talk about the movie.
Well, John Carpenter.
Well, that was
here
it
we
for the
come.
news. I mean,
Thanks, George.
yeah, George.
You're welcome,
I'm gonna
Patrick.
tell you, man.
You're the new Obama.
What? Oh, the meme. Thanks,
Yeah,
Obama.
yeah.
Wow. Village of the Damned, 1995, John Carpenter remake. Beware the children, y'all.
So who's here?
Beware the children.
So is this your first time watching it?
yes.
Is this
I
your
mean, I've
first time
casually
watching it?
watched it on TV.
I watched it a long time ago, but
Okay.
like, oh
Is
god.
this your first time watching it?
No, I watched it as a kid.
Okay. Did you guys see the original?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure I have
No.
on TV
Okay.
before because it has played on like AMC, probably when they do like the 31 Nights of Halloween and shit like that, or whatever, how many nights they do.
13.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen it because the movie, like, when I was watching it, was vaguely like I vaguely remembered it, but it was god awful.
It's boring.
It's boring.
Now, George, we're mad at you for picking these, not just because they were terrible, but also because I found out that the two movies you picked, well, the one movie you picked became what it became because of how bad another movie did. And this ruined possibly the coolest potential for another movie. And I'll just go ahead and get into it because let's look
get
beyond the
into
fact
this.
that the movie had a $22 million budget and it
Yep.
only made $9 million. And I can
That's
tell
bad.
why. This should have been a made-for-TV movie with an $800 budget.
This should have been a sci-fi original.
There should have been one cheese sandwich divided into
This
everyone.
could have been a Lifetime channel.
What's
Yeah.
the
Hands
Rotten
down.
Tomato score?
The Rotten Tomato score for Village of
Can you
the
check the original as well? If they have
So
it.
29% for the 1995,
Right.
and then the 1960 release we're sitting at a 92. God,
It's a
Yep.
classic,
Damn.
yeah.
That makes
from what
sense.
I hear.
yeah.
Yep.
Now, he admitted he wasn't passionate about the project. It was just a contract
Yeah.
obligation why he made it.
Oh yeah, he did it for a check.
But he planned to work again with Universal on their long gestating remake. He was going to do a Creature of the Black Lagoon
Yeah,
remake.
that would
But
have been.
because this movie did so fucking bad, they canceled that whole idea.
And imagine if he did a Creature from the Black Lagoon remake.
But apparently there was talks about bringing
would've
him
been
back
bad.
to do it. Like now because
Well,
of
they're
the
doing
whole-
all the remakes anyway,
the
right?
Universal Dark Universe
Well-
remakes.
well-
They talked about bringing him back to do a Creature from the Black Lagoon movie.
huh?
If they do, I won't feel so.
Well, the
bad.
Dark
They
Universe.
you know who they should get?
the Dark Universe got shut down. That's gone.
Yeah.
That,
Which sucked because wasn't who was supposed to play Dracula? It was was it Javier Bardem?
I think so. He
God,
was in
that would have
talks.
been amazing.
I think J-Lo was in talks for doing Bride of Frankenstein.
Would have been amazing.
Some
Would have
actors,
been
I can't
incredible.
remember.
Look,
I can't
I
think
am
wrong.
a J-Lo stan.
Yeah, J-Lo does fantastic.
First and foremost, ever since I
Made
can,
in Manhattan, baby. Come on.
ever since I can fucking remember, I've loved J-Lo. I mean, she's amazing.
terrible
but the,
actor,
the
though.
Cell was great.
Actress.
The Cell was great.
Bro.
Oh yeah, I will fight to the day I die. The Cell is actually a good movie,
It's one of the most underrated movies.
but she's
ever.
not what makes that movie good.
Listen,
Oh, she helps.
she's got a new movie coming out, and it looks
helps, buddy.
fantastic. Anyways, I honestly I don't think John Carpenter doing a Creature from the Black Lagoon remake would have been bad, because I bet you that would have been something he would have put heart into, because it is such an iconic character. Like you don't want to be known as the guy who fucking just ruined a Creature from the Black Lagoon movie. Like you don't want to be tied to that.
Well-
You would put your goddamn all into it.
Well, it's like, okay, this movie came out in what, 95?
Yeah.
95.
So, In the Mouth of Madness was the last movie he did before this.
Correct.
Yeah.
That budget was only $8 million.
He was
And
passionate
it was
about
wild.
it.
So then why they'll be like, here's another movie. Here's $22 million. Give us something.
Who produced Mouth of Madness?
I don't remember.
All right, because this is a Universal movie, right?
Yes.
So they probably had a big hand in the pot
Yeah.
with where this movie
Which, I mean, has been proven to be a bad idea.
So
Yeah.
it's as we know, directed by John Carpenter. It's the book that it's based off is by John Wyndham, which is what the 1960 and this version are both based
on. Yeah.
It's the second remake he did. He's done besides The Thing.
The Thing. Yeah.
Thing was his
but the
first.
thing was perfect.
Yeah.
And then David
For sure.
Himmelstein is the writer who did the screenplay.
But Luke Skywalker's in the movie. It's great.
Bro,
No.
that is the only saving grace.
Yeah,
It
how,
is
how
bad.
could, how could Superman and Luke Skywalker?
Be bad, but it is.
How did
No.
Superman and Luke
How-
Skywalker fuck this movie
How
up?
could they not beat up a bunch of kids? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Because they were aliens.
Aliens. Yeah.
Luke Skywalker deals with aliens all the time, and Superman is an alien.
You're
So-
wrong. I don't.
Where's
I
that
don't-
bell?
So let's get into a little bit like what I liked. I did like what I found weird was like there was like something happened. There was like no noise.
There was like it was like a fog.
It wasn't a fog.
Well, it wasn't even a fall. They just passed.
They just passed out.
Even the fucking dog passed out.
The
cows
passed
passed out.
The cows passed out.
The bird passed out.
That dude passed out on the grill.
And then everyone
Dude,
woke
that was
and-
funny.
Hey Frank, how do you want your hot dog? You want?
Best part of the movie.
I
yeah,
thought
it's just
that
everyone
was
falling asleep.
I thought that was kind of cool, but
No,
it was
okay.
very weird because it like you don't know what happened.
It's
There was
like-
there was no noise, so it's like
Yeah.
what are they like? What caused them to faint?
The happening.
The mist.
I did think of the happening when this happened. I was like, oh, the happening. It's happening right now.
It's happening.
I will say one of the besides Christopher Reeves and
they
Mark
should remake
Hamill,
this again and make M. Night Shyamalan
Yes,
direct it.
I was
Those-
very stoked about Christy Alley being in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you
Yeah,
were.
I was like my girl Christy Alley.
Well, you were, but
but
she is fucking terrible in this
awful,
movie.
so bad.
When your claim to fame is being in a movie with a bunch of smart ass babies who can't talk except to each other through, I guess, baby telepathy.
Okay.
Then
Those
I
movies were great.
Shut the fuck up, George. No, they weren't.
I'm gonna need a separate phone for the bell. I'm gonna need a separate phone.
What's the app
ready to go for the bell?
What's the app
so that
called?
I can just ring it when George says things like this.
What's the bell? What's the app?
George, you are this close for being put in the
It's
hole.
literally called Shame
Bro.
Bell.
Dude, at this point, I'm just gonna see how low I could fucking take
Listeners
this.
at home, download the Shame Bell and give that bitch a ring every time you disagree with
And
George.
send it to George.
Hold on.
Why do I feel like my
Hold on,
my
hold on.
social media is gonna flood with the bell? God damn it,
George.
here we go again.
Shame. Bad vampire.
Bad vampire.
This is a new bit. I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be the shame bell. It's gonna be the new thing. I
I gave that a vigorous shake.
almost threw my phone through the fucking wall.
Y'all are fucking bullies. Just wait till my mom hears about this.
So okay, weird thing.
Hope she laughs.
I'm gonna call her right after the show. I'm gonna be like, Ma,
You better call her.
Ma.
So
downloaded up Shame Bell and he won't stop ringing up.
I had a bunch of ideas and I was trying to talk about them, and then they just kept shaming me.
That's literally.
Ma.
I
Okay.
kept talking about
Let's get back.
Look who's talking.
Let's get back into the shit. So they're fucking faint. They faint, and then all the women are impregnated.
It's fucking great. And you know
10
what
of
the great part about it is?
One of them's
The
virgin.
pissed off husband that's like, I wasn't even home.
Yeah, how
Who'd
the-
you fuck?
I was in Japan.
And then out of nowhere, he's like, it's my kid. And he's all happy about it.
I think he finally came around to the fact that like it's a weird thing that literally everyone is pregnant.
No,
It's
no,
not-
he came around because the government was like, "We'll give you $3,000."
No. He still left after that. It was literally because they were like everyone was pregnant. Like it'd have been like I would have get his sketched attitude like if he came home and she was pregnant, but no, everyone's pregnant, including the virgin.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to get to the town hall meeting later, but let's talk about how local law enforcement's like, well, we don't know how it happened. So what we decided to do was, it's real scientific.
We drew a line.
Basically what we did was we tied a rope around Barney Fife over here, and we didn't really have a gas mask, so we put a painter's mask on him. We're going to walk him down past the bus, and we're going to see if he passes the fuck out. Don't worry, this rope is double strength. We're going to got it from Ted's Hardware down the road. And we're going to tie it around his waist, and we're going to see if Barney Fife passes the fuck out. And he just starts walking and go, well, I guess nothing's that bad over it. Poof.
Done.
And they drag his lifeless body with the rope like, someone pull the rope.
He's got fucking road rash.
And meanwhile, Christy Alley and her bad acting is trying to fucking figure out what the fuck's going on. But she really knows.
But it's okay,
First
because there's
off-
a chalk line.
First of all, every second she's like smoking.
Yes, she's smoking. First off, she's an epidemiologist that works for the CDC.
Yeah.
Okay? They don't get chauffeurs that open the fucking doors for them. Like, come on. I was like, okay, yeah. Government officials get, they're mysterious and all this stuff. But, like, literally, she's, like, walking, and there's, like, a guy, secret agent who's like, all right, doors open. Okay.
Yeah, for the
Get out of here.
CDC. Fuck off, yeah.
You're a scientist.
Yeah.
They had $22 million
Fucking nerd.
budget, so they hired a guy to play a fucking chauffeur for a CDC
Yeah, literally, like,
agent.
we got too much fucking money.
Too much money. What are we gonna do?
the money had to go somewhere. It didn't go
a
to
lot
the
of it
fucking
went.
story.
A lot of it went in like the eye effects for these children. But
yeah, and their wigs.
Oh, can we even talk about the? We'll get into it later when we get to that scene. But the eyeball scene.
Well, the doctor with the eye doctor.
where
Oh,
she.
yeah.
Let's just
So
talk
stupid.
about it. Talk about it.
Well, hold on. No,
Well, we
I
gotta
don't,
bring
I don't
up-
want to get into kids yet because the town hall scene
Okay.
is where I want to get into. But
Let's talk about
but
town hall.
I love it how in 1995 everything just explodes.
Yeah.
Yes, everything.
Because the dude
crashed into
passed
the car.
out. He rear-ended a truck and it blew up. It's like he didn't crash into a fucking
Both these movies have something in common. That
He didn't crash. He didn't crash into a Pinto.
No.
That, like the fucking bumper was made of like flint. It was like he just crashed into the back of it
And just went poof.
and then Homeboy literally later on in the movie crashes into a gas tank, like Dukes of Hazzards
Oh,
into
yeah,
a
the
fucking
propane
gas tank
tank,
and
yeah.
blows up. Yeah.
I'll say for these two movies, it felt like a Michael Bay movie. Like two of them, it felt like Michael Bay movies.
Oh, the other one I've actually got science to back me up why that sucks.
Okay, cool.
Do it.
But yeah, so no one knows what's going on.
No, they're all like, everyone's pregnant. Christopher Reeve's character's like, everyone's pregnant. What's going on with this fucking like prehistoric laptop thing? Looks like you can fucking. It's gonna give you cancer. Like it's emitting
Radiates
gamma
like
rays.
mercury poisoning.
He's like freaking out because like literally everyone's pregnant, and then his girlfriend, his wife, comes in. She's like, "I'm pregnant," and he's like, "Fuck,
You could tell he was like,
oh shit."
ah, damn.
Not
kid.
you too, Susan.
And then the town hall comes after everyone starts finding out they're pregnant.
Christy Alley has the town hall meeting, and all the people are mad. Like, my wife is pregnant,
My daughter's pregnant.
She's a
yeah.
virgin.
and then the
Yeah,
one,
what do I do if my wife and my daughter's
that
pregnant?
was the funniest.
That was the funniest
That was
line.
the funniest. He was like, all of our wives were pregnant because of fucking ghoster aliens or ghost aliens done deal with my wife and daughter while they were asleep.
And I'm like,
I want to know what's going to be done about this. I'm pissed. And Christy Alley goes, we'll give you $6,000. He goes,
A month.
My wife and daughter are having those demon babies. I'm going to buy me a PlayStation. Everything's going to be great. I'm loving this. Those aliens, hell. $6,000.
No way in hell you're keeping this baby. $6,000.
Oh.
You're keeping it.
you're keeping it. You're
having
fucking
these
keeping
goddamn
it.
babies.
And you know for a fact, every man in that fucking community was like, "You having that baby?" They're gonna bring those. They're gonna bring those baby stealing doctors in here. They're gonna rip that thing out of your belly.
I've been eyeing that leather jacket in the window at Ted's hardware store. And if you think that I ain't going to take every lick of that $3,000 and buy me that sweet, sweet motorcycle jacket, well, bitch, you've got another thing coming. You're going to have that mystery, baby. I don't care how you're going to have it.
Oh god, the town hall. Oh, like when Christopher Reeve's character like announces, and here's what's her fucking name in this movie? What's Christy Alley's character's name? Dr. Susan Verner. He goes, and here's Dr. Susan Verner. He goes to like clap, but like stops because like it's like a presentation. People are like, yes, talk to us.
No one had a reason to clap till she started to wave cold hard cash in their
Yeah.
face to a bunch
Take
of
the government money, please.
to a bunch of broke ass hicks.
She said you don't gotta have these babies, but if
You don't
do,
you don't gotta have them. You also don't have to have $3,000 a piece. So I guess it's no, we'll have them.
Oh, no,
Hey, ain't that right, guys?
Not only
Yeah,
$3,000.
we'll have 'em.
We
not
love
only-
the children.
Not only $3,000, but also all your prenatal care taken care of.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
We'll pay for your Le Mans
I mean,
class.
shit. I mean, fuck, you're gonna start waving that kind of shit around. Of course, like, sign me up. Where do I get a creepy
We'll
baby?
pay for your Le Mans class. We'll buy you stretchy pants from Lululemon. You're gonna have it all.
Fun story about Lululemon. It's like a cult.
Oh, facts.
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 But
Facts,
yeah,
my
so
dude.
the town hall meeting. Then
What a boring progression from like that meeting to when the kids are born.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and then
at the same time.
Yeah.
There's eerie music.
Yeah.
And then they all have the babies. It sounds like a fucking Civil War hospital.
We need more blankets.
We need more blankets. We gotta saw his leg off. He's got dysentery from a bullet wound. Give me the whiskey, Paul. I ain't gonna make it.
Those
Like,
they probably got a bunch of doctors like, listen, we're gonna go to a town. There's gonna be a bunch of people who are pregnant and they're gonna give birth at the same time. And all those doctors were like, this makes no fucking sense. And then they started waving cash and they're like, okay, this doesn't matter. Let's do it. Let's take some weird, creepy babies out of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have the babies, and the one girl has the weird baby. And then Christy Alley's like, it's stillborn, gotta go by. With the baby.
She said,
Don't ask any questions, gotta go, ha ha ha, bye. And then it's just like, she runs out, and then Mark Hamill's like, I saw what you did. You ran out of a well-lit hospital
fucking baby.
with a small dead baby in your arms. And she goes, it was for an autopsy. And Mark Hamill goes, oh, okay.
Use
And
the
that's
fucking,
it.
Use
That
the
was it. That
force,
was it.
Luke. God damn it.
He was the best acting besides Christopher Reeve.
Oh, he was. Hands down.
Everyone else was terrible.
"Oh, it's Mark fucking Hamill."
Can we talk about how that one woman whose husband blew up in that truck and that very dramatic truck blow up fire, she got over that real quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick. She was taking pictures at the party, like having a great time. That dude just died.
Your husband just blew up.
Either that or this movie does a real bad way of like showing the passage of time,
Yeah.
which I think it's
probably
both.
I think it
does.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it literally did. It just jumped around like so much.
This movie's bad.
Yeah, this is a bad movie.
Yeah, because
I kept dozing off too, like as I was
Oh my
watching
God, it
it.
was so hard.
This is my second.
They had birth. There was like no cut, and then it just went to them being
Yeah.
like toddlers. I was
Oh
like,
my
Because
God, they started-
I first saw this in college, and then we watched, and I was like, I remember how fucking boring this movie was. I'm like, it's different now because it's like kind of like homework.
Yeah, and I mean the children were kind of effective at being creepy.
Kind
They
of.
walking
I don't think
hand
children.
in hand.
I don't think children are creepy, but I thought they did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the same color. They're all in gray.
I know George can't do scary kids.
nope.
George,
George
could you do?
hates scary kids.
You can't
Nope.
do scary.
We should do a. We
Scary
should.
kids scaring kids, bro.
We should
Can't
do
The only
a.
scary kids I like. The only scary kids I like is scary kids scaring kids, baby.
All right.
We should do an episode.
2005.
Rest in peace.
We should do an episode on black-eyed children. Then
Son
I
of
thought
a
you said
bitch.
we should do an episode on scary kids. I'm like,
that
fuck
too.
yeah.
That too.
Rest in
This
peace.
city's
It's not a
in
phase,
flames.
Mom. It's not a phase.
It's not a phase.
Rest in peace.
Oh God.
The vocalist died.
Did he?
He killed himself.
Oh.
No, he
Shit
just did.
got dark.
I think it was drugs, wasn't it?
No, he killed himself.
Oh shit.
Thought it was it was
okay.
suicide.
Awkward. But yeah, bad movie. The movie like escalates. Like the children
Yes.
could read your mind and shit. You have to like learn how to block your fucking. Christopher Reeve's like, I thought of the ocean.
That's all you gotta do.
Think of the ocean.
You know
Apparently
what?
that blocks
You know
him
what?
All
out.
you gotta do.
Don't want to get your mind read? Think of the ocean, baby.
Think of Kelly Slater ripping a sick wave.
All right. Let's talk
That's
about
all you
this-
gotta do.
Let's talk about the stupid eye scene.
Okay.
Oh
The
yeah.
So-
eye doctor scene.
So the kids
How do you
have.
Well, they first made the mom stick her hand in the boiling pot of water.
Yeah.
Which
Which
was-
is from
that
the
was-
original movie.
That's
and then
a good
and then
scene.
jump off a cliff.
No.
I think she did that on her own.
I think she did that on her own.
Did she?
She was like, "Fuck that! That kid's a demon.
I'm
My
killing
life-
myself."
I'm ending life because there's no escape."
Couldn't she just leave? It seemed to me like they couldn't control you from wherever they wanted. They had to be next to you.
Yeah.
So what if she was just like, why did they stay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
dude.
know the babies are aliens or something. They know the babies are something that they didn't plan
Supernatural.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't they just go, yo, let's dip?
They want that six.
What are they
gonna
gonna do? What are they gonna do?
They want cash money.
I'm sure they got paid the money up front.
Yeah.
No, they
They-
got,
no,
no,
it
they
was
got
a
paid
month.
every month.
Yeah, it was a month.
was
It was a
$3
monthly
grand
thing.
every
it was-
month.
Yeah, it was
I
three-
would have been like, yo, just send me a check. Direct deposit.
It's my
See
new
you
mailing
later.
address.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I would have just killed those kids.
Yeah.
And like the whole like if you hurt one,
gotta
they all
sleep
feel
sometime.
it. Yeah, exactly. They gotta sleep sometime. Just get a fucking axe and just.
And And then there's like one kid that's kind of off because he doesn't have
Because he
his
doesn't have his
partner.
pair.
Yeah. This movie has a weird
David.
logic.
David, yeah, his name's David. He's the blonde lady's son.
I like David.
I did
Yeah,
like
David's
David
cool.
because she did kind of make him feel like question what empathy is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the thing about these children is since they're not humans and they're alien life forms, or
They lack empathy.
They lack empathy, so they don't understand. They don't feel.
Yeah.
So when they kill people, they're like, oh, whatever, like it's not a big deal. But she made him question, his humanity, and that's like a big undertone of this movie is humanity. It's throughout the film. Christopher Reeves he's like, how am I supposed to teach them about humanity? Like, and he makes them read the dictionary to learn about the culture and think about things, and he tries to show them emotions to like really try to connect to that maybe basic human instinct that's there deep inside their creepy alien body thing.
Well, yeah, because there was that scene where like the kids are like, "We're better than you. We will overcome you," and stuff like that. And he was like, "Well, how are you supposed to relate if you don't have feelings?"
Exactly, and that's just like the human nature. Like,
Die!
are we inferior? But look, it's talking about the things like, are we inferior as humans because we do feel and we have this empathy to others and what we are done. Unless you're a psychopath and you lack empathy.
Christopher
The only
Reeves,
empathy I have is for you guys.
Christopher Reeves had the goal to be like, we're better than you, right? Because we feel things.
Yeah, and exactly.
To mind controlling aliens, and then one of them should have went. I made your wife stick her hand in a boiling pot of water.
Yeah, literally.
right? Let's see you do that.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, he's expressing like we're better because we have empathy and we feel, but they're like, no, we're
I'll take my
superior
powers over empathy
Listen,
any day of
bitch,
the
we
week.
got powers. You can go. Fuck
Yeah, like
yourself.
we're superior because we think logically and rational. Versus you guys think irrational and with feelings. That's that's the tone in this movie that I got. That's the heavy undertone is humanity and empathy.
Would you say the best kill was the janitor?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
For sure.
the best kill was the guy on the grill.
No, dude.
That
the
was funny.
That was funny. The janitor straight launches himself off a fucking ladder.
Because he went in there to a
fucking proof.
He went in there with,
Not even a sharp broom.
He
It was
went
still
in
around his
there.
tip.
He went in there and just said, "I'm gonna talk a bunch of shit," and he was literally just like, "I got a gun. It ain't here, but it's at my house, and I could,
Creepiest fucking
I could
janitor
go
ever.
there if I want, and I could just load it up, and I could just start a whooping and a whooping, just a fucking shooting all you little fucking bastards." And then the kid's like, "Yeah, you know what? You could do that. So why don't you go jump off the roof and impale yourself with a broomstick?" And he goes, "Well, that sounds like a great idea." Yeah, George Buck Fowler, is that his name?
Can we start calling George that?
George Buck Flower. He was also in They Live, Starman, and The Fog.
Yep.
So he's a John Carpenter.
Remember the guy in They Live who sold out?
Yes.
That was him.
Huh.
Oh, it was.
Yep.
Was that him?
Yep.
That's cool. It's
It
cool
all
that
makes
he's in a
sense
bunch of
now.
different John Carpenter movies. That's
Yeah,
cool.
he seems to be like a favorite of John
Yeah.
Carpenter.
Yeah.
John Carpenter makes a cameo in this movie.
He does.
Makes a cameo at the gas
That's the
station.
only exciting thing in this movie.
Yeah, is
He's
that
using
John
a
Carpenter's
payphone.
in this movie.
He's been in a few movies before this that had the word orgy in it. One of them had the word like Satan in it.
What?
Yeah, and like there was like literally the cast credit was like 3 actors, no pictures, and that's it. And I was like, it was like Satan's slut or something like that. And I was like,
the
what the
fuck?
fuck is this?
I'm trying to watch that.
What's his
movie.
name again?
George Fowler. He's like at the top. He's got a picture, but if you go to the bottom, he's got to be there. Like George Byrne, he has like he has 3.
I got him. George Buck Flower.
Go all the way down.
I'm going to where he's at his acting.
Go all the way down because these movies are like in the 60s and 70s. But if you go up,
Satan's Lust.
Satan's Lust.
Touch
yeah.
Me.
Satan's
Country
Slut.
Cousins.
Love it.
Cousin Jed rises again. What
He's
sexing?
He's
What the fuck
He's
is?
in a lot of like. He's in a
Hold
lot
on,
of
hold
like,
on. Happily married couple Linda and Ken face financial problems. Linda invites her Texan cousin Jed to visit in the hopes that he will give them lots of money.
That's it.
That's it. That's the movie.
What was the 70s, bro? What?
Yeah.
what
Hold
was
on,
the-
hold on. Satan's Lust. A Los Angeles film producer uses sex and murder to please Satan.
Why have I not seen
We
this
have
movie?
to see that.
We need to see this.
That needs to be a drunk movie, but I'm still banged like. My money's
Sound
on
it out.
the hip hop witch. That's still got to be a thing.
That's got to be the first one.
We got to live stream that.
Wow.
Yo, that's hot.
Wow.
Satan's for what?
I don't know. We got Google.
Satan's for sluts.
I googled Satan's Lust on Google Images, and it's not the movie. I'll tell you that right.
Whoever comes in here tomorrow is gonna go on the Google search and be like, "What the fuck?"
It's not the movie. Just do not Google Satan's Lust.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Do
Fuck
it.
Okay.
I got a 3.3 on IMDb.
All right.
Someone had to
So,
watch
all right.
that.
So, god damn it. And then in the end, they fucking blow up the children.
That's it. That's all it took.
That's all it is.
And then we find out that she kept the stillborn. It's like some alien thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it was
yeah,
an
the
alien in
stillborn
a
was an
jar.
alien.
She did die a cool way with, like, they actually made her cut herself open.
Yeah.
That was
Open her
pretty
stomach.
cool.
That
but
was
it
pretty
but it looked like something she got from like Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like put it there. Yeah, because like
In a jar.
They made Mark Hamill shoot himself, which I don't remember him going to get a gun to shoot anybody.
Yeah, me too.
So he shot himself. Christy Alley cut herself open, like opened herself up with a scalpel. That was kind of
Mark
fucked.
Hamill's wife burned alive.
Yeah. And then that part was actually kind of tense at the end where the woman tried to go rescue David.
Yeah.
Like, because you weren't sure if they were going to get out because those kids were like, wait a second. But
Oh, God, that scene went on for fucking ever.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, just take him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This movie takes a while to pick up, and it's just boring and lackluster.
Yeah. It's an okay. I mean, like,
It's very.
I'd watch the original.
No.
I wouldn't watch watch the John Carpenter one if you've never seen it before.
This
Yeah.
movie is by no means okay.
It's background noise.
I'm going to go ahead and say that you do not have to watch this movie.
No.
You could save yourself the time.
Yeah, if you want to watch a Village of the Damned movie, watch
the
the
original.
1960.
It's going to be a lot more fun.
It's in black and white too, so that makes it even more eerie. And I think that's kind of what this movie lacked, is that fact that since the original was made in black and white, it added that extra oomph to the movie. 'Cause
Eeriness.
black and white
Yeah.
makes movies eerier.
They do.
So,
Yeah.
this movie being very bright kind of ruined it, I think. It was a
if
very
anyone
bright
ever
movie.
disagrees, they need to see Freak Show.
Exactly.
So, George, how many stillborn alien babies do you give this?
Yeah, George.
How many?
Two gray-haired children out of 10.
No, it's stillborn alien babies.
How many
That's-
brooms do you give
It
this?
looked like the thing from fucking
This does-
Independence Day.
This does not get the Dylan Pond stillborn alien fetus of approval.
Yeah.
Genius, yeah.
It doesn't get it.
No, guys, just move along. Nothing to see here. Just move along.
on.
Nothing to see
Move
here.
along. Nothing
You've
to
heard
see.
everything you need to hear.
Village of the Sucked Ass.
Yeah,
That's a different movie. I've seen
yeah.
it.
That's a different movie.
It's the Village of the Swamp Ass.
And the reason why is because George.
Shame. Bad vampire.
Because the next movie, George, is even more shameful.
Okay, you know what?
2001,
For his bat,
1 hour and 38 minutes of runtime, released August 24th.
By the way, y'all, me and Pat have now both downloaded the Shane Bell app. Twice.
It's
Twice.
the thing. Will live forever.
Twice the shame.
I mean, it's actually 3 times because I'm playing Shame on mine.
Mind you, it's not just for George. We can all get
Yeah, it's
shame
for everyone.
belt.
We love you, George.
Everyone can get shamed, but
George, we love you.
But on today's episode, fuck George.
y'all could eat my ass.
I don't want to.
Okay, so moving on, Village of the Damned. We're moving on to George's second pick, Ghost of Mars.
So
And
I have a fun story with this.
what is it, Pat?
the Static X of movies.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Static X is great.
The sound,
I think you remember
the
them
score
wrong.
is fucking great though.
The score is the most
Wayne
metal
Static.
thing.
Well,
ever.
the
okay.
score is it's like that because John Carpenter listened to Metallica while
Yeah.
scoring the movie, and they actually brought in like Anthrax
Yeah,
to
they
write
brought
this
in
movie.
Anthrax. Yeah.
Ghost of Mars is the most fucking rap metal fucking movie you could
This
ever
is the
watch
most
in
new
history.
metal movie.
One of your
is a
characters'
new metal
names
movie
is
for sure.
Desolation Williams. Like,
It's Ice Cube, dude.
Sergeant Jericho
Whoa,
and
before we get
Desolation
anything.
Williams. That's the best name duo since Simon Phoenix and
kidding me?
It was Simon Phoenix and John Spartan from Demolition Man.
You
Yes.
kidding me? You kidding me? Uno, dos, tres?
No, nothing.
on.
Nothing beats a duo name.
This
I'm
is
saying
true.
two
I
main
got you. I
characters.
got you.
This
Nothing
movie,
beats Simon Phoenix and John Spartan.
yeah.
this
this
movie
mo-
should have been called Hood Ass Ice Cube in Space.
George, so why did you pick Ghost of Mars? Out of the whole list of John Carpenter movies to pick from, why Ghost of Mars?
Because he said, fuck
Because
this podcast.
I literally said I'm gonna pick the most weirdest and obscure fucking John Carpenter movies that I can.
and
think
instead you picked the worst.
of. I did. This is the movie Doom before it was made.
I agree to
This
that.
could literally could
agree.
have been. They could
Look,
have slapped
Doom is on the
it.
fucking image.
Yeah,
Go
Doom is
down.
on here. Yeah,
They
Doom is
literally
here
could have
somewhere.
slapped Doom on it, and it would have
Right
made
there.
perfect sense.
So for those of you who've never seen Ghosts of Mars,
It's time for the plot.
It's time for the plot. And that plot is in the year 2176. A Martian police unit is sent to pick up a highly dangerous criminal at a remote mining post. Upon arrival, the cops find that the post has become a carno house.
Why? I get it, because he's, fuck the police. It's Ice
John
Cube,
Carpenter,
but he's like,
literally listen. Like someone had said, is like
You should get Ice Cube to do it, 'cause he doesn't like the cops.
Tell me that John Carpenter didn't listen to NWA. It was like, we need Ice Cube.
No,
Exactly.
so I got,
Jason Statham was supposed to be Desolation Williams.
yeah. And then
Really?
But they changed it to Ice Cube because they needed star power.
Because Jason Statham was just starting out.
was just
and
starting
also,
and Ice Cube
Like
has
that,
been-
I think this came out
and-
around the same time as Snatch.
yeah.
Like Lock, Stock just came out. So like he was just starting the ramp up. Like this movie was his first on-screen kiss.
Ooh.
Word.
yeah, because Ice
That
Cube
was so
in,
fucking
like,
forced. All right, so and also this is the time era where they're putting rappers in horror movies.
dude, bro.
And everyone wore leather trench coats.
Okay,
Yes.
but they look cool in this movie.
No, they
They
don't.
really do.
I like it.
It did not work. I was like, the captain was a space captain. She had a trench and
Well,
everything.
think about it. Okay, so Space Force is a thing. Trump
Yes.
passed Space Force,
Yes.
and now they have to fight demon ghosts on Mars.
Oh yeah.
we
Also,
all
this
know
is
this
how
is
it
going to
starts.
happen.
Yes.
We all know this is going to happen. If they remade this movie, it would be Trump going, Space Force. It's a great thing. I'm not going to tell you what I know. I'm just telling you that it's
great.
you're going to thank me later. And it's like, what do you want for their uniform? Trench coats.
trench coach.
I want trench
Who
coats.
doesn't love a good trench coat?
Yeah.
They wore
and-
trench coats, and like it's mandatory to have 2 submachine guns.
yes.
I was literally like, this, like, so halfway through the movie before we like get into it is like they're trying to escape finally, and they go to the train and it's not there, and Ice Cube's like, fuck this, and he's got 2 Uzis, and whoever thought that Ice Cube should wear a fucking leather jacket and red camo pants with 2 Uzis, you deserve a fucking gold medal.
Bro,
this was the hardest scene of the whole movie.
Costume design in this movie was great.
He literally
Yes.
just goes, "Come on, you mindless
okay.
motherfuckers," and
I'll
then
s-
just starts blazing.
I'll say this: like the production and the sets and the makeup is fucking great.
Yeah, and that's where
Story not there.
No.
This movie's so fucking choppy, and it's just
Okay.
It fails from like, here's a flashback. Here's another flashback. Here's another flashback.
The
How about
editing-
this flashback?
the
See,
editing,
what happened was
the
Editing is so bad.
I'm surprised they didn't have star wipes to go from one fucking
No, they
thing
did.
to the next.
There was swipes all over the place.
Like star wipes from like the
Oh,
middle of
yeah.
the screen pops
Pops
out.
up, yeah.
No, it was literally like
So
flash to flashback to flashback to a flashback
Mind
to
you,
a flashback.
Mind you, the way the movie starts is her telling this flashback.
Yeah,
This whole movie's a flashback.
you can't have
flashback, action
flashbacks within a flashback.
And you know what I
It's
love?
the inception of flashbacks.
flashback, action scene. Flashback, action scene. That's all it was.
I just don't,
You can, okay,
Jason Statham's character, literally all he did was open things and describe rooms.
yeah.
Literally, that's all he did.
And at the end of the movie, he does the opposite of what he's done the whole movie. He locks the door.
Yes, and he tries to fuck
Not only am I a pro at
Lieutenant
opening doors,
Melina
I'm a good pro
Ballard.
at locking them too. Like, what the fuck?
God, and he
His
just,
accent in this
he
movie
just
is
tries
way-
to fuck the lieutenant the entire time.
Yeah.
One door, it's locked. No one else get in here.
And any time you can
Let's
Come
fuck.
get the
let's
D.
fuck.
That's, you know what I love? She's telling her commanding officer that she was gonna fuck Jason Statham in that closet, but then something happened. Shenanigans
Yeah.
ensued. She also goes, "Oh, and by the way, I was taking drugs
Yeah.
while I had to go secure the most dangerous prisoner on Mars, who is Desolation Williams. I thought it would be a good idea to pop a couple of zingers out of my little locket while I did this. That's a great idea.
Realistically, the drugs
Yeah, he
saved
knows
the day.
too. He's like, you're high as hell.
The drugs saved the day.
They did.
Martian.
Oh, here's another
Martian
pro-drug
Red
fucking
Dust.
movie, by the way.
Really, for real.
And let's face fact. Let's make this connection here. Clea Duvall's in this movie. This is 2 movies now that she's in where alien organisms take over a human being and change them, and the only way to cure them is drugs.
Drugs. That's
Literally.
exactly.
It's
Yes.
the faculty in Ghost of Mars. It's literally what it is.
Martian Red Dust does not like drugs.
Also, let's talk about the shitty CGI on that.
Oh yeah, so the Martians are Murlocs from World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Also,
And they're literally going.
Oh yeah. His.
they have no like. Come on,
John Carpenter's like, we're not making up language. Just spill out
The
shit.
one was
He's
literally
like,
going. They're literally on the hill going.
Dude, it's literally the Tusken Raiders from fucking Star Wars.
Yeah,
like-
that was their language. Was them going.
sound-
And they're all like, ah!
These blast points too accurate for sand people.
Like, what the fuck?
But to go back on the set and everything looked good, at least.
It was filmed in a quarry in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And it was all filmed at night.
Yeah, they had to use like a biodegradable red food dye or
Yeah.
whatever to make it all look like Martian dirt.
Shit, yeah.
Which
And
which
also
it worked.
I
mean, it was one set. It was two sets. It was the
they have
village
and they have a minute
and the train.
and they also have the
and
miniatures for the air balloon scene.
Oh, speaking of which, can
Oh,
I
yeah.
go ahead and
another
get...
blow up out of nowhere scene?
All right, so that actress, that actress who plays Whitlock is her name.
Yes.
She's Zora from Blade Runner.
Yep.
Yes.
Which fun fact. But I love how she comes in on her steampunk Zeppelin.
Oh my
her
God.
steampunk air balloon, crashes into a windmill, and there's a gigantic fiery explosion.
And she survives.
Because it's not just that. This is what I.
They show her jump off, though.
All right, so let's get something straight. Fire needs oxygen to burn.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Martian atmosphere is 1/1000th of the density of Earth.
Yeah, but you're getting to.
So
They're
it's
terraforming.
not-
They're terraforming. So they're making their.
But no, but they still need to breathe. So
some of
they do
them,
the
the new
breathers.
ones. In the beginning of the movie, it says that Mars is 84% terraformed.
Well, then why do they need the breathers?
Because the rookies who have never been to Mars aren't used to that air quality yet. So
Oh, yeah, they
need
get
to-
headaches.
Have 'em, yeah.
They get
So
headaches.
they terraformed to have oxygen.
Correct.
Well, then my fucking science thing is pointless.
Yes. I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you.
I did not think that movie was as smart to do a really good, simple plot twist of that's terraformed.
But
Yeah.
can we talk about the main
Hold on.
fucking rap metal Satan Martian god? His name is Big Daddy Mars.
Big Daddy Mars. What you watching there, Mike? Yeah.
You guys didn't catch it? Hold on. Let me do it one more time.
How about you pull it up on the big screen, bud?
Same as Plan A. You got any fresh ideas?
Yeah, what we should have done in the first place.
Shit!
Come on, you mindless motherfucker!
Riff.
The best line in the entire movie. Come on, you mindless motherfuckers!
That was pretty sick, though.
The
It
whole
was, though.
time, Ice Cube just did not. He looked like he didn't want to be there.
Oh, 100%.
The action was great. Well, he said he said in an interview that that's the most embarrassing movie he's ever done.
That's so fucking great.
It's the most embarrassing movie he's ever
What with the
done.
movie with Big Daddy Mars, dude? What could go
Big
wrong?
Daddy Mars.
Big Daddy
Oh.
Mars is his character name.
So, and there's another funny. This movie is strangely comedic. The machete scene where he cuts the jar and he cuts
Oh,
his
I love
off.
that.
Because he's high off
Yeah,
his fucking
Yeah,
ass.
I knew that was coming. I forgot that scene.
I got it,
happened, but I
baby.
knew it was chops his fucking thumb off.
Can we talk about all the severed heads?
Yeah,
Yo,
That
can
was
we
sick.
talk? That
Jackie
was,
Brown
one of
ended
the-
up in that collection.
that was
Yeah.
sick. Like when they were severing the head, they were playing like metal, and I was like, good choice.
Yeah.
You should be listening to metal when you're severing someone's head.
Yeah, the score is so different because you know what? I found the score of Village of the Damned to be a mix of like Carpenter with like some Nightmare on Elm Street twists to
Yeah.
it because it had the classic like dun dun
Yeah.
dun dun
Like very atmospheric,
dun
bassy.
dun like The Thing had it.
Yeah.
And then but it had the more high pitched sense of Nightmare on Elm Street in a minute. So it's a mix of that. This is just like Wes Borland and Clown from Slipknot and
It literally looks like a Korn music video.
and like Monkey and Head from Korn like helped write this fucking soundtrack.
The problem is that this movie could potentially be really fucking cool.
You know what it was? It's supposed to.
that's
You know,
what it
originally
is.
it was supposed to be
Escape from Mars.
Mars. It was supposed to be like a.
But Escape from LA did so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
But
you-
no.
How cool would this movie have been if they didn't reveal? Okay, let's say Ice Cube wasn't in this movie, and they go to rescue Desolation. They go to rescue someone. Let's say it's not. Let's not even
Say it's
his
Jason
name.
Statham.
No, but let's just say that. What if they went to go rescue someone and they left it out of the trailer and it was Snake Plissken?
Oh my God.
What
The
if
world
they, what
would
if,
implode.
What if they? What? How much better would this movie have been?
A lot better.
If like they didn't say it in the trailer or anything like that, and then they go, our mission's to get a fucking prisoner, and they go, and it's fucking Kurt Russell's Snake Plissken on
That-
Mars.
I'd be
There you go.
stoked. But I mean, like, this could be more effective as a horror movie if you went more darker with it. Like,
It's pretty dark. I watched a woman shove a fucking hook through her fucking cheek.
Yeah.
Because she was decorating her face. Because
Yeah.
she's
And the guy that was
possessed by
like
sand
fucking scratching
ghosts.
himself was pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, but like take out the very action heavy vibes from it and go more like horror with it.
Yeah.
And make it more scarier, more dark. Maybe they're not a police unit, they're a group of the miners who are dealing with this shit. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if you took the action away from it, you change the story a little bit around, you can make a really cool horror movie.
There was a
out of this.
decent movie in here somewhere if you just took all the pieces
But the thing
and
is,
rearranged
like,
them.
at this time, John Carpenter was just like making movies just to make movies.
Look, he had a $28 million budget for this movie.
How much did it make?
It made a little over $8 million.
Was it
Wow.
8? I thought it was
This
3.
was the movie that forced him to retire.
Yep.
And he didn't come back out for 9 more years when he did The Ward.
The war, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
Wow.
this movie was like, this is awful. I can't do this.
It was awful.
And like, and it's funny because like John Carpenter is seen as
I remember when this movie was coming out,
huge,
too.
like
I saw the
horror
posters.
icon director, and it's like he has some stinkers. On
He's
his
the
belt.
man that made fucking Michael Myers. And then he gave us Ghost of Mars. What the fuck?
What is with John Carpenter and his protagonist wearing black sleeveless shirts?
Always.
I don't know.
Because Snake Plissken, the main guy from Assault on Precinct 13, and now Desolation Williams. It wears black
Gotta show
sleeveless
muscles.
shirts.
Gotta be
show the
broy.
muscles.
So he's still keeping to his action tropes,
Yeah.
no matter what.
It's right around after In Mouth of Madness is where he starts to because I will say Vampires is a good movie.
Which I haven't seen.
Vampires is a pretty
It is a
decent.
good
It's a
movie,
pretty
yeah.
decent film. And he just starts stinking down, and then he comes back out 5 years, 6 years later. He does Masters of Horror, which is a really good series.
I remember
Is that
those
on the
in
list, by the
theaters.
way?
With these,
Don't announce it yet. I'm sorry.
One of them is, I believe.
Okay. That's so much hype.
Yeah. There's some pretty good movies that we're gonna do on the list. Don't worry, y'all.
What did you guys think of the main...
The main Martian guy?
No, not Big Daddy,
Big Daddy Mars.
Big Daddy Mars.
Because he could have either been a ancient race, he could have been possessed by an ancient race of fish-looking Martians, or he could have been a intergalactic space pimp. Big Daddy Mars.
Big Daddy Mars.
Big Daddy Mars needs his bottom bitch to get him paid.
Oh God.
How many?
Lord.
How many Mars dollars did you make today?
Oh my.
Moon bucks.
There's just
Moon
Mars.
bucks.
There's just Mars bars everywhere.
Mars bars is the currency of Mars. Facts.
It's just M&Ms.
Yes.
Anything M&Ms are change.
Yeah, M&Ms
and
are
Mars
change.
bars are dollars.
I just love the fact like when the team like there's some characters in the team that die and you're like, oh yeah, they're in. I forgot.
Jason
they exist.
Statham's death was so underwhelming.
Right?
A lot
Everyone.
of the deaths were.
Everyone died by death by flying buzzsaw.
A
But
fucking frisbee.
decapitation by a flying buzzsaw.
Ultimate frisbee must have been a way to pass the time
Yeah.
on
Really.
Mars because they
were
threw
so
that
good.
shit with precision. Precision.
And mind you, they were leaving, and then went back
It makes no sense.
Why go back? Just leave. I mean,
because they didn't want it to fucking reach out.
But it did.
It did. I know. No matter what, it was going to.
So it was pointless.
Even though she blew up that side of Mars.
Even the death of Big Daddy Mars was just so underwhelming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
Like,
blows
he's
up.
on a train.
Your
oh,
main
He literally-
antagonist.
He's
your main guy.
He says what he said. His line when he dies is all of his lines in the movie, which is just him going, "Wagachala!"
Yeah, they like, God.
Well, like, they missed on a super opportune moment there, and like I couldn't stop laughing. So like the whole movie, there's fucking severed heads everywhere, right? The whole time. So like when like the train explodes and like you get like this like pan view of the explosion, like I did not get a severed head flying through the fucking air, and I'm so mad about it.
Were you waiting for a?
I was waiting
That
for
was
it.
like,
Were
and
you
that was
waiting for
perfect year for that too, because that's like that was everything.
a head flying towards the screen.
A flaming head.
A
His
th- a
flaming head
three-
is flying at my
a-
head.
A non 3D headshot
Yes,
coming towards
yes.
They could have capitalized on such a great
you. Oh
opportunity.
my!
And they
Pam
should've-
Greer's head.
They should have freeze framed it too, and then Ghost of Mars comes out.
I
That's how
wanted
they should've
Big
ended
Daddy
the movie.
Mars' head flying at me after the explosion, but no.
or flying up in the air, and then right before it hits the camera, it goes back down into the fire.
Oh God.
God, that,
So
that
now
was-
it's
that would have
time
made this
for
movie a 10.
this
now
movie
it's-
wasn't. This movie wasn't above it.
No,
It wasn't above it.
it was not.
But
It
no,
could have happened and would have been just
Natasha-
fine.
They fucked up.
But
Nat-
now it's time for the stupid ending.
Well, Natasha Henstridge. That's the main girl.
Lieutenant
Well, that's the
Ballard.
actress. Yeah,
The druggie.
Lieutenant Ballard or
Yeah.
whatever. You know who she replaced?
Courtney Love.
Which is fucking weird.
It is weird.
Very weird.
But maybe I would have liked it better.
Maybe. Can you imagine Courtney Love and Ice Cube?
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, if I want anyone to save Mars, It's Courtney Love and Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Can we talk about the ending too and how it just?
Famke Janssen
was
so
so
considered
fucking
too.
cheesy.
I was mad.
Come on, George.
I was mad.
Pat, why? What? Come on, the ending.
So
What's bad?
So, what's his name? Ice Cube.
Desolation Williams.
He's like, Dip, I'm gonna chain you to the bed. I'm gonna leave. Bye. And she lets him leave. You didn't see the ending, did you, Mike?
I didn't.
Oh,
finish.
that's right.
I did.
Shit.
I got busy. I didn't finish the last
okay.
5 minutes of the film.
No,
George,
that's a good treat for
George,
you.
why
You
don't-
missed out on the fucking
George, why don't you
worst
explain the
ending
ending?
to a fucking movie.
Why don't you explain the ending, George?
Okay, so the whole fucking movie, right? Desolation Williams is a big badass criminal motherfucker, right?
Yeah, he's like decapitating motherfuckers,
Yeah.
hanging them. He stole some shit from the
Fuck
Predators.
everybody. Fuck the Martians, ties this bitch up to the fucking bed. I don't know why she fucking fell for it. And then at the end,
She said she trusted him. That's why.
yeah, at the fucking end, he joins forces with him.
Yeah. And it's just like
And
the
they-
cheesiest
they,
fucking
like,
line.
Off screen, I guess they're getting attacked again.
Well, no, I mean, like, because she finishes her dossier, so to speak,
Yeah.
of what happened, and then she reports back to her bunk, and then she starts hearing a bunch of noises, like people getting attacked, and who comes through the door to get her? It's fucking
Ice Cube with a gun.
With
And
the
he
two
goes-
guns.
And he goes,
And they're
the,
plaid.
The tie.
Oh yeah, the fucking platinum ass.
yeah,
No, they're not.
Platinum guns.
Dude, they're like
What?
They're like platinum plated SMGs. And he just shows up. He's like, "What's up,
He
motherfucker?"
was like 100 level prestige Call of Duty fucking platinum guns.
Dude,
You should be a
what?
crook. You should be a cop.
Yeah, and then and they're like, let's go kill some motherfuckers. She goes, it's what we
so
do best.
Fucking bad.
And I'm like, I swear to God that Bungie must have wrote this movie. Like whoever writes for Destiny,
right
Oh
there.
my
Yeah.
God.
whoever writes the Destiny scripts probably wrote this fucking movie.
Yes.
I didn't get my flaming decapitated head. All I got was fucking platinum SMGs. I'm a little fucking salty about it.
And then
the same jacket.
I'm
as
surprised
before.
they didn't give Ice-T a fucking rap song in the end of this movie.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, sorry. Ice-T. It could have been Ice-T. But
I mean,
I could go for some Ice-T
13
right
Ghosts
now.
got one.
that's what this end of this movie felt like.
13.
Oh yeah, because at the end of 13
but
Ghosts,
bad.
Deep
at the
Blue
end of
Sea
13
got
Ghosts, the man is
one.
like, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
And
Deep Blue Sea got one.
Yes.
13 Ghosts got one.
Why
This
didn't
shoulda
Ghost
got
of
one.
Mars get one?
Men in Black got one.
Men in Black got one.
Well, Will Smith was making fucking songs for all of his movies.
Yeah. But yet Ice-T
Wow,
or Ice Cube
wish.
didn't make a fucking song for this movie because he didn't.
He's probably like, I
Fuck
don't want
this movie.
anything else tied to my name tied to this fucking movie.
He said, "Listen, John, you already got me on fucking set. That's it. You're not getting any more. No."
He probably filmed all his shit in 2 days. He's probably like, I
Probably.
need to get the fuck out of here.
"Fuck
no,
no,
the whole
motherfucker."
time I'm staring at him, like watching the movie, I'm like, you don't want to be in this movie at all.
No. So, how
So
many?
this is trademark. Hold on, before we go,
Oh.
I have another trademark idea. So if
Okay.
anyone steals it, I'm coming for you.
Platinum
someone.
Uzis.
Okay, so someone needs to make the collector game.
Okay.
All right.
Someone needs to make a Left 4 Dead style Ghost of Mars game.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
That'd be
How
sick.
perfect would a Left 4 Dead style
Yes.
Ghost of Mars
Listen,
game be?
I'm sure
You
we
play
have
as Ice
someone
Cube.
out there that listens to this podcast
I got the
that
ideas.
makes video games.
Hey, listen, Treyarch, Bungie, Valve, hit me up, baby.
Bethesda,
I got the
come on.
ideas. You don't
Go
gotta
to
pay me much.
Bethesda. That would be crazy.
Just pay my rent.
Just pay my rent.
Pay my fucking rent.
Just help me get out of debt.
So,
please.
how
You
many
can have them all.
Rent's
severed
too
heads
damn high.
does this movie get, George? How many severed heads?
I'm giving
Dude,
this
you're
movie a
starting to
solid
steal
10.
my fucking taglines, bro. That's my thing.
We're asking you the question, bro.
It also gets 5.
How many space drugs?
What?
Yeah, I get
5
severed
heads
heads out of 10. Yeah, I like the music.
There's something.
You know,
there's something
you could
wrong.
enjoy. And
I like
unlike
the
unlike the other movie,
Yes.
you can watch this and have a
Yes,
good
you
time.
can watch
That's
this,
true.
and it's like there's enough
entertaining,
There's
at
enough
least.
mindless action in it to where you'll be like, okay, fuck yeah, I didn't get my flaming flying head, but you know whatever.
Oh yeah, as a kid, I loved this movie.
Did you?
5 severed
Yeah.
heads out of 10.
I remember watching it as a kid, and I'm just like, still, I was maybe as a kid, I just don't remember. Maybe I loved it. Maybe I thought this was the shit.
So when I was younger, I used to see the poster in the movie theaters all the time of Ghost of Mars, and I made my dad watch it with me, and I loved it. I made him take me to the movies and stuff like that. 'Cause
It's
it was
a
rated R.
mindless action movie.
Yeah, it was fun. And then I grow older, and fucking bad.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, wow.
I mean,
is terrible. This is awful.
it's literally a supernatural assault on Precinct 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I like
that's
Assault on
exactly-
Precinct 13. This movie's not great by a technical standpoint.
Yeah.
But you know what? It does get the Dylan Ponce Platinum Uzi seal of approval. For, you know what? You need to watch it and form your own opinion for sure.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not like Village of the
it's-
Damned where you can fucking skip it. This is
Yes.
something you should watch.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely it's worth a watch.
It's worth a watch.
It's something. It's
If you
surely
love-
something.
If you love rap metal riffs,
If you like fast metal,
if you like
Severed heads.
self-piercing,
Yep.
severed heads, and explosions on a terraformed Mars,
This movie's fucking
and
for you.
if you like train fights,
Oh my
go
God.
right ahead.
and if Desolation Williams fucking guns blazing sounds
Yeah.
appealing to you.
Yeah, I mean, with a name like that, you know what you're getting into, which I feel like in a way he didn't take himself too seriously.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, if the movie burned him out that bad, he probably did take himself a little more serious than he should have.
Yeah. And then, I mean, come on. His brother's name was Uno, and then his two other friends were Dos Tres.
That was so cool.
And then, like, his brother, at one point, he's like, motherfucker. And I was like, of course.
Dude,
Of course.
she locks them all four of them into the fucking cell.
Yes.
Like a fucking Three Stooges act. And I
Yeah.
was like, that's pretty fucking funny.
yeah. Like, come on, guys. Really? You fell for that? Like,
It just, I mean, like, don't depend on Natasha, whatever her name is, to be a strong lead for the
no,
movie.
no, because she'll be
Ice
high
Cube-
off her ass.
Ice Cube's the focus of this movie.
Yes.
Ice Cube is
He really
like the
is.
one,
Even though he doesn't want to be there.
even though he doesn't want to be there, which he blames John Carpenter and the bad effects for making the movie look like it came out in 1979. But I almost
Damn.
feel like that's his MO.
Yeah.
yeah, let's be
It's his
real
MO
here.
to do something like that.
Yeah. But I think that's it, man. I don't think we can talk anymore about those movies.
No.
There's
Really
really not
nothing.
much to say.
I'm looking forward to the next coming weeks because we got some fucking killer picks.
See, there you
coming
go.
up.
I got the bad ones out of the way.
Who's well, I haven't watched the other ones yet, so we'll see.
We'll see.
What's on
They
it?
really can't get much worse than Village of the Poop.
Whose picks are next,
Mine.
and what are they?
They are going to be vampires
Oh,
and body bags.
body bags.
Yes.
Oh, those are two
Put
I
them in a
haven't
body
seen.
bag.
Yes. So if you haven't watched those, watch ahead. Vampires was on Shudder. It's not anymore. I currently don't know where it's at. I have to find it again. I'm sure it's on any VOD
We're gonna
service.
rent it again.
Yeah, we're gonna rent it.
Yeah. Or pay.
And then Body Bags, I think it may be a short. I think it's like a 30-minute short. But I have to research that because Body Bags is with some other titles like Toby Hooper is also in this collection of 3 stories that Body Bags ties into.
Oh, cool.
So look forward to that. Maybe we'll talk about some Toby Hooper movies as well. Yeah, what leave us a review.
I drank
Yeah.
I drank both my monsters,
Oh,
so
that's-
this show is over.
Yeah, that you're gonna explode.
It's like an old show. Like, well, the candle's burnt out, so that means it's time for us to get off the air. Yep. But you know what? Thanks for listening.
Yeah, as always, guys, drop us a review, subscribe to our feeds, find us on social media at Horror Junkies FL. We've been really active on there a lot lately, so if you want to get in, we did a giveaway, our first ever giveaway. So congratulations.
It was a giveaway.
It was a giveaway. So
you didn't want 'em.
congratulations to those 6 people that won. We'll be doing more on there as well.
Do we have their names?
I mean, I have who they are, but I don't know off the top of my head. But
Okay.
they know who they are. If they're listening
They
to the
do,
show,
they do.
you know who you are, and you won those tickets. So
Yeah,
cool for you.
And it was a good prize too, because it means you got to see a movie that we all paid to see, and probably made our opinions on it much worse.
That's true.
If I
But you can watch
didn't
it for
pay to
free.
see it, I would have probably liked it a little bit more.
That's probably true.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
pass
thank
the
you to
savings
everyone
on
who
to
has been
you.
buying shirts. That ends tonight. So thank you for everyone buying shirts. And as always, it's been another hairy, sweaty, and weird episode of the Horror Junkies Podcast. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Pat.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Jorge.
Stay tuned next week for when we look at some bodies in a bag, and hopefully there's some vampires involved.
And we'll be at Halloween Hornets.
And we'll
Bye.
be at Halloween Hornets. Bye.
Yes.
Yeah.